Hello, today I will be talking to you about how I got into darkiplier and just in general Markiplier as a whole. Let's go back in time to 2013. Back then, I did not speak English, but I started watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, I believe, around that time because I was watching a lot of English speaking videos to slowly learn the language. I had been doing that for a few years, watching YouTubers such as PewDiePie, for example, or Tomska. I remember vividly that was later, watching Mark and Wade playing Spore. This I have a very fond memory of, and that is when I started to really get into the channel and really appreciating Mark as a person. I mean, as much of a person as we can see on the camera. We don't see everything that he is through our screen, I believe, but he's still pretty cool, and you can get an inkling of like what kind of person he might be offline. I believe when he started dyeing his hair pink was when I got like really into it. I would watch his videos more frequently, and back then is when I started to really understand English pretty easily. I started watching him religiously when his hair turned blue, and even more so when he turned red. And afterwards I would watch almost every video that came out, would follow every project he did. It was pretty amazing, and I really liked every single project he came out with. And one of my favorite things that he did was when he would start adding a character called darkiplier into his videos. The screen would go dark, it would go all glitchy and weird, there would be a weird echo, and it was mostly fan made, but he contributed to it as well. I thought it was very interesting. And then it came out Who Killed Markiplier, a little series, and I was fascinated with it. I thought that it was really great. It really led me to build my own little world in my head. I started drawing Darkiplier a lot because I thought this character was so interesting. I would also draw a whole lot of other egos as well, and including Jacksepticeye egos, but my favorite one remained Darkiplier and Wilfred Warfstache. So as the year progressed, I started drawing Darkiplier a lot as a comfort, because when I entered high school, I lost all of my friends because I became homeschooled, and I was utterly and completely alone. I suffered a lot of emotional neglect and abuse. I had been for a while, and I felt so horribly lonely. And the egos in the drawing that I had made of him became such a big comfort to me. It was like my own little thing. It was great. I felt a little less alone. I felt like I knew these characters, which of course I do not. At some point I started posting my drawings on Instagram, and for the most part no one would see them. They gathered so few likes. And then something happened. I posted a specific fan art that got shared by a very big account, and someone really important to me saw it. Back then I didn't know them, but that's how I met them, and they started sharing my art a lot. And I remember one morning, usually my art would get like 20-30 likes, something like that. And one morning I woke up after posting at like 2 a.m. my time. I woke up at 7 and I saw that I had gotten 200 likes on it, and I was so ecstatic. I told my mother about it and she was just as ecstatic as I was. I was very excited about it. I was so motivated that I kept making fan art, and this account that became a friend kept sharing it for obvious reasons, but I won't go into details. And they kept sharing it, they kept showing their followers, and it really helped me build my audience. And I was also mostly grateful because they turned out to be a friend, and I like making friends, and they turned out to be really sweet to me, and they appreciated my art like no one else did before, and it was honestly great. I was so grateful, and I still am, for the platform that they gave me. Last year, I ended up near the end of last year, 2021. I stopped drawing darkiplier altogether because I got in an abusive relationship where I was not allowed to draw any other males. It would cause my partner to get angry or very snarky with me, and to save myself a lot of hurt, I would just stop drawing. And the first thing I did when I exited that relationship early this year is just draw darkiplier again, because I missed it so much. It was one of my favorite things to do. It was like one of my most comforting things to do. And I managed to be able to talk to my friend again, the one that shared my art. I was very happy because I was not allowed to talk to them at some point, and it made me really happy. Overall, this experience made drawing darkiplier from like a random hobby to something a whole lot meaningful to me. To me, being able to draw what I want and enjoy whatever I want is like a freedom that I haven't gotten to experience for many months, and it felt kind of like forever. And even before that, I was guilt-tripped by my partner before I dated them about it. So yeah, I hope this little video was interesting, and please subscribe if you liked it. Bye bye.